44 breaking the pact with the Nazis. November 30, 1943. My German friends. One German city after the other is sinking into ruins. And those who sit upon the ruins are asking themselves, who has brought this? Why did it have to befall us, particularly us? But when those of you on the ruins of the capital city ask, why did this have to strike us? Then perhaps you will hear a voice that repeats this question, a voice from the land of the dead, a voice composed of the despairing voices of hundreds of thousands of Jewish women and children. And what this voice asks is like an echo of your question. Are our people, above all others, predestined for suffering? But when you ask, who has brought us this, the voice from the land of the dead gives the answer. You have brought us to this. You silenced the voice of your conscience when we were led like cattle through your cities. You looked away when our property was being smashed. You didn't lift a finger when our men were being tortured. You brought that on us when you had yourselves turned into instruments of evil. Your conscience is testifying to you that the blood shed by these innocent people is now coming upon you and your children. You can no longer silence this voice. When you indict that which is now laying your cities to dust, at the same time you hear an indictment against yourselves. For this reason, when you ask who has brought us this, you have to give two answers. One says, our leaders, and the other says, we ourselves. We have had ourselves turned into the instrument of the greatest evil of our time, that we shared in guilt. That is our guilt, and for the sake of this guilt, our houses are collapsing upon us.
How was it possible that the German nation sank to this depth of self-abasement? You aren't asking about economic causes.
Rather, you are asking,
how was it possible that an entire nation sold itself to the power of evil?
Didn't you know that a pact with the powers of evil first brings what is asked for? And that evil then insists on its right to destroy the one with whom it has concluded a pact. The German people are experiencing this now. First, the National Socialists gave the Germans much of what their heart desired. The end of unemployment, an unbroken series of victories. Evil seemed to keep all of its promises. And the misery of victims didn't count in comparison to such gifts. But the evil with which the German people had come to terms ultimately demanded its share, namely, the German people themselves. So it always is when people sell themselves out to evil. The price that they have to pay is their very selves. This price is now being demanded of the German people. When you shared in the gifts of this power, and at the same time watch the suffering of innocent victims, then you sealed the pact. Evil is collecting its payment. That is what is taking place today. But perhaps something different is occurring at the same time. The liberation of the German people from the power of evil catastrophes, such as those that are now coming upon the German cities, are calls to turn back. One thing is required, that the German nation's renunciation of the powers of evil be a total one. What is required is that National Socialism be eradicated with all of its works and all of its essence, because it is the power of evil that the German nation has to renounce, just as all of you promised in your confirmation vows. You have surrendered yourselves to it. Now, through the fate that it has brought upon you, you have become ready to turn away from it, not in an outward aversion, but rather an inner reversal that saves the future of yourselves and your children.